Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to cover in a very short three little steps how to handle your mental health as a business owner, as a founder. Simple three things: how you process your thoughts, how you regulate your emotions, and how you expend your energy. Mental health is not the avoidance of depression or panic attacks or burnout. It's the accountability that you take in yourself to prioritize your health, your wealth, and your peace and joy. So, how do you organize your thoughts? Get into a habit of keeping your mind space empty. Trying to hold everything into your head like it's a memory contest is not going to serve you. Three things that you can apply today. First is get into a habit of using your pen and paper, your notepad, your iPad, your Remarkable, whatever it is, to put things down on a list. So what goes onto your list? Your to-dos. What goes onto your list? Your reflection of the day. How was my day? It was great. Why was it great? Because I went through routine, because I had my boundaries, because I got things done. It wasn't great. It started great and it went a little bit Okay, reflect what happened, because if you do not catch the patterns, they're going to repeat themselves. That is the start point of a decline on mental health. So catch your patterns and begin to replace those patterns with something different. The second thing to do to help you organize your thoughts is get into a habit of closing loops. For example, in the business space, you move from meeting to meeting, discussion to discussion, and then you're carrying that loop and that baggage that I have to send an email, I have to block the calendar, and then you forget about it, and then you're like, hey, I'm so sorry, I didn't put it in the calendar, now I'm overbooked. You've created a loop and you've created a baggage of extra work. So if you're sitting in a meeting, take 5 minutes and say, just to summarize, put out the email, block the calendar. The minute you leave from the meeting, your headspace is empty again, allowing you space for your next meeting. The third thing to practice, and this is so essential, empty your glass in the night. We all talk about filling your cup, empty your cup. Let the day end. The good things, give thanks, celebrate it. The not so good things, let it go, forgive, forget, pick up your lessons, and start the next day afresh. Second part, how do you regulate your emotions? Now, this is not just three things that you can do, but this is where you get started. Do not invalidate your emotions, because when you invalidate your emotions, thinking that's so silly, that's so stupid, and you suppress it, it's going to find a way to come back right into your face at a time and place that you may not want to hold that emotion. What you want to do is validate the emotion, but keep a time and space for it. Train your mind that when I sit down in the evening during my decompressing time, I'm going to go through my emotions, I'm going to feel it for 2 minutes, we're not going to be victims, and I'm going to create that space. When we don't validate our emotions, thinking it's silly, it always comes and finds its way to affect you, to make you feel like a victim, make you feel attacked, make you feel that you are the problem or someone else is the problem in every part of your business. The second thing to validate your emotions is learn about yourself. Learn about your wound patterns, learn about your thinking patterns, learn about your decision-making patterns, and develop yourself. We're not completely done, ever. So take the time, give yourself permission that business is important, but knowing myself, developing myself is essential so that my business gets better. The third part, and I swear this is so important, hold it in your head, everything is not about me. Everyone's reaction, somebody ignoring you, somebody not smiling back at you, somebody saying something to you, is not about you. Everyone's going through some crazy or the other that they don't necessarily have to tell you to be understood. So take yourself out of every equation and then look at the picture, and it really probably isn't about you. The third part of handling your mental health is understanding your energy expenditure. When I say energy expenditure, it's not just your physical energy of the zestiness, but how much of time and attention you give to everything. Now imagine you woke up literally with this much energy. Now imagine you woke up with this much energy. You have to be conscious of where you expend it. So if you find yourself arguing just to be validated, that's going to affect your mental health. If you find yourself over talking and just going on and on and on, that's going to empty your cup, empty all your wisdom, empty all the attention that you have for something that is more important. And then you're trying to run your business, take care of your health, take care of your family and your loved ones with an empty cup. So be cautious about how you spend your energy. Simple 3 things to do is be aware of this. Start your day with not talking to anyone and everyone, that doesn't matter. Put your energy into what counts first. The second one, and this is probably controversial, stop having eye contact with everybody. Because when you have eye contact, you are again exchanging energy. So if you're having a conversation with someone, talk to them. If you're walking on the road, stop having contact, energy exchange with everyone that you meet, because you receive their energy and it's in your auric field, and it is either adding to you or it is depleting from you. So if you don't know what works for you, just put your protection shields on. And the third thing to do with your energy management is, again, take time to empty your cup at the end of the day. Have a ritual that brings you back to center, that you say, this is my center. This is where I feel like me, whether that is movement, whether that is meditation, whether that is just a hot shower. End your day every day centering back to you, and you'll notice that you're always at your highest and best.